Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Raven. I am in Kentucky growing zone 7A, and today we are up potting plants, y'all. So these are the plants that I want to get up potted. Majority of these you won't see actually up potted, so I lied. Some of these are the plants. Some of these are calendula that's going outside. I don't need many calendula flowers, so I only did 3 plants this year. 2 orange and then 1 strawberry. They're gonna go outside today in a bed. I'm thinking for the basil, I may go ahead and put that in a snail. But what we are going to be up potting is some anise hyssop and some of these wildflowers. I don't exactly know what flowers they are. They were in a wildflower pack. And so I just wanted to just tell you guys, it's very important to go ahead and up pot your stuff, because it needs more root development area in order for your plants to get bigger. Your plant will only get as big as the surface area that it has to grow and put out roots. And what I'm going to be using today is this Happy Frog. This is not something, it's potty mix. Ready to use. Jumpstart your garden, okay. Nothing extra. So this is not the Happy Frog I used for seed starting. That was a completely different Happy Frog. This is a Happy Frog I was just not complaining about, but just saying I wouldn't use again because it got the wood chips and stuff in it. I would not recommend this for seedlings. However, since this is the only soil I have in the house, because I could go outside and go get some other bags, but I need those type of soils for my green stalks. Anyways, babbling. This is what we're using. I have some still in this bowl that's already been pre-moistened. We're going to see how many of these we fill up, and we'll go from there. Now, it does show that I have 6 anise hyssops, so that means 12 things can be filled up with the wildflowers, 12 pots, and that's fine with me. So, of course, you always want to go up a size or 2. So I was using my 6 cell trays from Bootstrap Farmer. I really like them because of the colors. However, I also was using my 16 cell tray from Epic Garden. Really love those. Very sturdy material from both companies. I do prefer Epic Gardener. They're a little more expensive though, but Bootstrap Farmer still will last you years upon years. I don't think they'll break anytime soon. I feel like it's an upfront investment that you can have for years upon years. As somebody who actually wants to get into the seed blocking, soil blocking, I want to get into that. So I'm honestly probably going to do a giveaway in a few years of these products, maybe. I may keep them just in case. I may give them to a cousin that wanted to get into gardening. I sent her my seeds, blase. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I do want to get into soil blocking. I think that's pretty cool. It's very low effort to me in regards of what I need. And I would really be purchasing a lot of these Epic trays a lot more often. Because I really like those. And so I know I would purchase those a lot more often compared to the flimsy things that I do get. Like this year, I got my stuff from Menards, which are the plastic with the domes. They was like $2.50 a piece, I believe. And maybe I got them on sale, but I think that was the price that they were. I would have to look back at the video. Speaking of videos, y'all, I have not uploaded a video yet since recording this. I have not uploaded one video since I've gone live for y'all. And I apologize, okay? A lot has gone on. We have dealt with some family stuff. We have been in an accident. We are still in school, playing catch up from the accident. And so hopefully we'll catch up. If that's what God will, you know. But if it's not, then y'all may never see these videos. I don't know. We'll see. So I guess I'm going to water this soil later, because I just want to get this started and going and filled up and we'll just pour water later in the bottom, warm water, and do it like that. So I know a lot of these things that are huge. I think I showed y'all my coleus. If not, I want to show you guys how big my coleus has gotten. This isn't even the biggest one, so let's get the biggest one. This is the biggest one right here. You see how big it is? It's huge. It's pretty thick, really big, pretty. I'm kind of sad because it was a mixed thing, and all of them like that color. The majority of them are like that color. Very sad to see that they are like not showing any type of diversity. It's kind of scary to see for this plant that it's trying to lean like that. We're going to try to put some soil around it and give it some support. We're going to start finding house pots to put these in. And then, I don't know if y'all know, I started my moringa. Look at that. Growing really nice, really well. I think this is the only one that came up. I thought I had another one, but I don't know. I ain't seen it just yet. There's a lot of plants going on and different little things over there. So we'll get to it when we get to it. Right now, I'm just thinking I want to get ready to start zinnias. And in order to start the zinnias, I want to up pot these things so that the zinnias will have a good chance. And I'm probably going to overplant the zinnias because I overplant flowers. I got goals in the front, though, to have certain things removed so that this makes room for flowers. We're going to see. But I'm really super duper excited if that happens. The area where I had the hollyhocks, that wood around it is starting to break down. So I'm feeling like the structures of those little borders may have been super old, whatever the case may be. I just know I'll either bring a tiller in and till along my fence line to put these in, or they're just going to go in this front area. I really want to turn the front yard into a cottage garden, which is kind of why I'm like actually doing it like this now. And then hopefully next year it's like every year they just keep coming back and it just be so beautiful. Blase, blase, blase. That's the goal. That doesn't mean that's how it's going to happen, but that's the goal. All I'm going to do for the soil is come in with my finger, make a divot. I can say with this soil, it's easy to manipulate it. So that's really good, dry or wet. It's really easy to manipulate it and create these divots that's needed. If I do it once, I don't have to do it again. So that's what we're going to do. And I do know this soil may condense down once it gets wet, which is fine. I just know the smaller little seeds are going to go in here. And as soon as they show that they need water, because they actually all just got watered either last night or this morning, that's then when I'll add water to that soil. Because they're so small, they really should probably be going into a 6L tray. And I don't know if you all can see on these, but I did cut the tops of these because they were starting to like flower already. So I cut the top of them about 2 weeks ago. Trying to encourage like bushing. Hopefully they're like basil, you know, you cut the tops and they bush out, or like peppers. They do that too. We shall see. But for the meantime, in between time, this is they. We'll see how they go and how they do. We'll take this tape off of here and go ahead and put it on this right here. And the anise hyssop is now up potted. Now these are just wildflowers. Again, these are just wildflowers. All I tried to do was make sure to just put one seed in each tray. Some of them may actually have 2 or 3, but I just hope they're going to be pretty. That's all I know. That's all I hope. So I said I would give them water. Once they look like they need it, they may actually get watered now. We'll see how this goes. They're really actually super moist right now, so maybe they won't. I just know, you see how big they are in these little, out of these little trays. They're doing really good, and the roots are just now starting to come down for these 2 plants right here. So we're going to pull these out and see what these are. Exactly what I was thinking. This big mama jamma right here. And she's like, just get me some strips. Here's this, and this is actually looking like plantain, and that has a good root system on it too. Them 2 were the only ones where the roots was actually sticking out. This one is starting to pierce, and so is this one. And then the last one that's starting to pierce is this one. So I guess I'm planting them by good root structures. I guess, because they have a better survival rate of, surviving. I'm assuming, hoping these will be native plants. These are 2 in here. That is why. Wow. So I guess some of these did have multiple seeds and I just didn't pay attention to that. I probably forgot. I don't know. Anyways, they're getting filled up to not have to worry about this moving forward. And just like that, that is 9 more plants that are now planted that are beautiful flowers to be. And so now we got 3 more spots for stuff. I said I was going to put the calendula out. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just, maybe I'll just put them in here. Let them grow out a little bit more, I guess. I don't know. They really don't need to grow out because the cool weather stuff is out there. So these can go out there. I still don't know what this plant is. I still have no idea, but I did just break it. I still don't know what that plant is. But we're not going to worry about it now, because I just broke it. So we're just going to put these calendulas in here. And this will be the video. So for anything that you need to be up potted, please go ahead and up pot it. I did see on the tomatoes and some of the pepper replacements that we did, something is starting to germinate. Let me pull it out and see what it is. And I'll tell you what's coming up already. I can pretty much tell what calendula is, so I'm not putting any extra labeling on it. We'll move that up. Come over here. It looks like it could be, ooh, more just came up within the last hour. So these are the Tiffin Mennonites and the giant Belgium tomatoes. Ooh, and so is the Dr. White cheese. Those are coming up, and so is the old German tomatoes. So these are all beefsteak tomatoes. So one thing about my seedlings is because of the water content within the soil, it tried to get over humid. And so yesterday I left the humidity dome off of it until I turned the lights off for it. And so now I tried to drain the extra water at least twice a day off of the lid to try to prevent mold. That is why I took the lids off yesterday, and I'm going to do that again today to help try to dry it out again. And I thought those was the only ones coming up, but my San Marzonos are coming up, and so is my marigolds. Finally, the marigolds are coming up and coming to the party. Okay, because I'm very scared that they were not going to come up. And those are the ones that I did a mass tray of, like in this, and just multiple seeds. Now, they seeds that I actually saved from 2023, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's 2023 seeds that I saved of black and red marigolds. We're going to see, because I don't remember having black and red. But marigolds nonetheless, I'm okay with that. This tray is going to go ahead and get put over here with the rest of the plants. Now I'm putting it on the bottom row, but I'm really about to sit here and put it on this second top row, because that's where I like to put my shorter plants. I just need to rearrange some things. The next tray that I am going to be doing, though, is for some of this stuff. Oh my gosh. All right, well, listen. What's on there is opal basil, because I don't know if y'all saw, I done spilled water on the plants, on the leaves, on my floor, right here. We got opal basil. We got tomatoes, rosemary, lavender. We got some lupin, 2 of them that I'm going to go ahead and up pot on those as well. Craziness. Before I go, though, I want to show you my St. John's hummingbird flowers are actually flowering. You see those? And I got these from Botanical Interest. Can you see the flowers of them? They're so pretty. It's a St. John's fire. So the hummingbirds love it. We're going to see what the temperatures have to be to see if I can go ahead and put it out. If I can't, then that's fine, and we'll just have to wait, of course. But let me clean up this mess, finish up potting, and I will see y'all another time. All right, God bless you. See you next time. Bye.